legends. Pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am.
Last time, I just bounced off his head. I turned off big head mode because we went through the entire mountain area. Hold on. We're taking a taxi ride. Yeah, I went through the mountain area, big head mode. Damn, I'm holding up the Crimson Guard. He's getting pissed. Watch the audacity. I used to love doing shit like this. It was like, I'm holding him hostage and I'm making him drive for me GTA style. I only got 10 bullets, so. Oh, I have Dark Jack. I could actually Dark Bomb. Jack Dark Bomb. This was the area, actually, that I thought you could get the goatee, aka the yak out. I felt like if you did this, so from the secrets, wow, only 5 precursor orbs to unlock his mount, like the Flood, which I feel like they should have used in this game. They didn't. They didn't bring that back to Jak 3. Big missed opportunity with this, but I felt like the yak out would have worked. So I was like, toggle, Jak's goatee. And I was like, what the fuck does toggle mean? I'm 7, and then goatee. I didn't know what a goatee was. So when I did this, I was thinking, hey, maybe the yak out will spawn. No, it removed the pubes from his chin. And I could never figure that shit out. So now we're gonna run around with babyface Jak just for that memory. What's your favorite food of all time? Mine's pizza, says Oblivion. That's a good question. Mine's really... Mine changes based on the season, I feel like, because depending on how much I eat of a certain food, I can be getting sick of it. But I have a thing where I will eat it until I get sick of it. That's how it is. That's how I force myself so that I'm like, yo, this is a guilty pleasure. Ratchet and Clank. Hey, yeah, buddy. Shoutouts to JDHD. Every time I see Going Commando, I really want to replay that right now. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. The fandom has demanded it.
Get out of the beer.
Oh. Taking a turn over here. But yeah, I've been eating the same food till I get sick of it, and that's how I stop. And that's actually how I've been on a good diet so far, somewhat. This past month. So I'm like, yo, whatever works. Like legit, if I'm, like I said, if I'm obsessed with like Subway sandwiches, I will eat 3 in one day until I get sick of it. Then I'm like, all right, I ain't buying that for like another 6 months. Cool off period for 6 months. Right now, I think the 2 things that are like my guilty pleasures though, to be honest with you, I'll agree. Pizza, buffalo chicken pizza from a specific spot over here in New York Slice, Luigi's Pizza. That's what it's called. And yeah, that one is busted, but having that since high school. Been eating that on the way to the gym, and I just had it the other day, like 2 days ago. And I'm like, yo, this specific spot, been in service for like 10 years, and been making the best pizza for me. And then the other one will be, New Yorkers know this one well, but it's halal food from the halal carts. There's specific carts that are just so good. And I know this one that I've been going to since college as well. And it's like, yo, this one went to the ones in the city, went to all of these ones around the place. I even did Uber Eats for a bit and sampled some of the foods around all of New York, like a bit. And I'm like, yo, this specific cart is the best one. I've done some pretty crazy shit that I forgot. Like, I literally be burying these memories in my head. In terms of that, the chin pubes. Yo, before I grew facial hair, like back when I was a young and I was like, that's all it really is. That's all facial hair really is. 203 metalhead gems. I love this. He just takes the energy.
Everyone, even now, the metalhead leader realizes you can destroy him and save the
Daxter
last
the cut.
chance for our race. You now have control of another dark power.
Ooh, dark blast. Daxter hiding in the corner. I wish he didn't change it back automatically. I wish he had the stance that Kratos did after in 2018 when he killed that dragon, that type of thing. Like he just stands there like a badass. They remade this on PS5. They could do this type of shit, man. Please, please, someone at Naughty Dog that's not part of the agenda and the propaganda and hasn't become one of the cronies. Please take this game and give us what we want. A PS5 version of Jak 2's World, please. Look at that palace. This is what I'm seeing on the PS2. Imagine 3 generations later what they could do with the draw distance and all that stuff. Where are we up to right now in the game? We're like 1/3. Whoa. Damn it. This strip right here. This had such a different feeling because you could park this vehicle right here. As a kid, I used to be like,
yeah, I'm Jak. I have no home in the city, so I'm gonna live on this roof. Because I'm Jak. Ha ha.
Work hard and be great.
wait. I want this one. I want this one. No, come back.
Stop.
I don't know. I'm a weird guy, okay? So I used to roleplay my own stories in here, but that's how much I love this world. I like this world more than real life. That's how it was. This is why my favorite game of all time. That's why I got the nostalgic bond to it too. Is because now that I'm going back over this, I lived in this world more than I did in real life at some times, and I was like, fucking love it. I love the characters. They brought them to life with all the animations that at this age, in 2021, almost 2022, I can say that this is some human-like animation. They brought these guys to life, and I can see why little kid me was obsessed. Oh, Jak and Daxter for sad. Who would win? All right, first of all, Jak and Daxter would win, but I feel like they would do some Akira Toriyama shit for Abby, give her some Ultra Instinct abilities to defeat Jak. I'm just saying, through the power of boat sex, she is going to defeat Jak.
Oh, Firaj, you insulted the Lathloth too. He'll not remake Jak 2.
God damn it, Trickster. Trickster types everything out like this and I read it. Yo.
According to my calculations, this is against the procedure.
You made me spit up, bro. I'm stopped. Fun fact, Pulp Fiction, when John Travolta shoots Marvin, the guy who played Marvin was Phil Lamar. What? I'm scared of a remake. What if they make Jak trans or some shit? At least y'all preaching, man. At least y'all preaching. Yo, it turns out Mar was a strong woman. Don't even fucking get me started. Don't, you know what? Just for that, I gotta move fast this one. Walk to the edge. Walk to the edge. Just for this, we need some toxic male shit. Hey.
We took the easy way.
Oh shit, no. Can he reach me? Safe, right? That. Picture says I love type like
Finn,
that.
buddy, we need a favor.
I love you all.
can't help you with your eco bill.
We
Come
need
on,
you
man.
to switch on the access elevator in one of the palace's support towers.
Sheesh! That's part of the old B-zone power grid. It hasn't worked for years.
Well, if it's too hard for you, I understand. Power stuff can be tricky.
Babyface Jak.
I could route the B-zone conduit lines through the bypass grid, shunting past the eco rings to connect inductor tubes in series.
You know,
Then
when
back
they
through
said that
outer
Mar is
wall
the
insulator
genius making
leads
this power grid?
resonant flux routers into the number 5 capacitor array. Assuming the circuit's DX75B can handle the surge, I could link the phase loop lines into the primary coils, and presto, you've got instant lift juice.
Finn, you're
That was a whole lot of nothing.
Actually, Mar was the genius. People say he made most of this stuff long ago. The shield wall system, the eco-grid. Anyway, to get that elevator moving, you gotta find and turn on all the old B-zone power boxes located in the city. There are 5 of them. That doesn't sound so tough. No, except those power boxes are guarded by motion-sensing turbo cannons. But
That
if you
camera
can
pan,
destroy
though.
the cannons and switch the boxes on, I can do the rest. Just don't tell the Baron I ever saw you.
Yeah, it said long as
Proceeding as planned.
Jak looks so different. Yeah. You know what I always wanted? Like a guilty pleasure from this game is like when they talked about Jak making this eco grid and him being the genius right there. Like even pulling all this stuff together, I expected what I expected in Jak 3 or whatever game came after. I want to see a Spider-Man 2 sequence where he's holding the train together and like with the dark eco or the light eco, he's pulling this shit together. Something like that. A badass sequence like that would be so fucking dope. Would be legendary for Jak. Cement him as a... Yo, it's hot outside right now. Damn! They might be on to us. Long live the king. Should I do it?
Right. Go check it out.
I just heard the turret pull itself out. Hey, yo, shawty. I'm actually the shawty. I'm gonna stop. Hey, this is my vehicle. Let's take it. They should change the story, but they should improve the graphics from the ground up like they did in Shadow of the Lost Remastered. Yes! If they did go the route of changing the story, I don't know how that would go. And I'm pretty sure it can't go for the good of things right now. Because it's not the same OG Naughty Dog team. Like the OG Naughty Dog team. I don't know. Oh wait, I didn't push the button. See, I was about to harp on these guys. No, but the OG Naughty Dog team, I'm like, those guys had testosterone out the ass. They had to probably have testosterone in the water cooler because that was a whole different vibe from that squad. Where's my vehicle? Give me this.
High speed chase in sector 4.
Like those guys, different breed. Now we got the drunk man. And that's all I can say. You know what's funny? It's like every time I remember we got the word braga from Alex's Far Cry Let's Plays. And I was like, that's awfully close to a word that just means some fuckery in like West Indian language. And I'm like, bro, I can't even say it because I'm gonna get canceled. I don't know if Hold up. This mission was a lot tougher as a kid. I don't know why. Hey, yo, what up, Anthony? We out here. We chilling. We about to go get this elevator repaired so we can beat the Baron's ass down to the ground. Not me. I just crashed into the wall. Menace to society. Yo, this vehicle's about to blow up. Trying to do a swoop and swap. Lightspeed Jack. These guys all paused. Yo, that's a bomb right there. I just threw a bomb into the crowd. Old 20 X-Wing. Amazing. How you doing, brother? We got Bro Gamer flying in as well. Yeah. That's how we all have to start like doing an intro. Like every time Goku powers up. Yeah. Oh fuck. Look how foggy it is. Man, I love the weather in this game. That grim feeling. It makes me feel like shit, but it makes me love the gaming weather, man. I love it. I don't know what it is.
Okay, the B-Zone power grid is back online. Have fun being killed in the palace.
This is the New York weather vibe in this game. Well, that's what I related to because it's me from New York. Like the Pursuit Space. Talal, we gonna be doing it. We gonna be doing some greasy, sweet action. That sounds sus. Take the old dog versus new Leslie dog. Yo, y'all have no filter. If y'all had YouTube channels, y'all be getting canceled faster than I do by YouTube. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Holy shit, Susan be coming for that ass. I'm surprised she hasn't rated y'all. Oh, jeez, Trickster.
Gotta cut the engine thick. We got it. Come on, Dylan.
Look at that view. This is the PS2. The PS2 power. You can see the light from the gate flickering over there. You can see those things spinning all the way in the distance, bruh. The music up here is a different tonality as well. You can see everything. That looks like Spargus out there. That's what I always considered it. This palace, the amount of detail to make this mega monster of a thing in the center of the place. Yo, this makes me want to go back to Minecraft because of y'all. Like, I did that Minecraft project with the intention of trying to build this. Yo, once we revive the Twitch channel. Oh my fuck, this button is loose! God damn it. I lost my Dark Jack. I could have used that during the boss battle, but they screwed me up. Hold up. If I load game, what happens? Where am I right now? I'm at 32 on this. Wait. That's 32 orbs. What would that do right now? I'm at 33 right now. I could do it, but I don't think I should. Never mind. Let's just do it. What up, Sencho? You're doing this during daytime and I'm out here during daytime? Yep. I have a channel. You're also surprised you're not bad. Yo, they be gutting for anybody that doesn't conform right now. Not gonna lie, we're living in communism right now. Real talk. Whatever, we're gonna use this with just our... Whenever I don't have a Dark Jack ability, I feel like Rock Lee. We're in our Rock Lee mode. Damn, the lightning just started flashing. We got sparks and shit out here. Yeah, that was another thing. I went back, walked the dogs, and I noticed when I came back home, the power tripped, and I was like, oh, fuck. There was a power surge. I don't know what caused it, but I was afraid that it might affect my electronics out here, and I don't know, man. I gotta get out of this house. This house is an old-ass house, so it's kind of falling apart, and I don't want, like, anything to happen. But I was like, oh, thankfully it tripped. This was my mentality. Thankfully it tripped before the stream, because I'd be pissed if I was streaming earlier and this shit just cut out, because then I would be like, the world is against me and I would have been doing all that shit again. Because I am the bad luck Brian most of the time, but lately my luck has been moving kind of up. There's another orb. Damn, the rainy weather just coming out. It just matches the tone of us scaling everything out here like I'm freaking badass. Look at the birds. The birds and the bees. Oh, when you achieve Super Saiyan God, you have God. Maybe one day, man. I've been trying to be like as close as I can to God in real life. Out here protecting masculinity from this freaky communist. I'm trying. I want to slide 5 games so bad. It's been almost 9 years since the 4th game. Bro, we getting old waiting for this. I grew a beard in that time. It took Paul a decade. And still nothing. What up, B-Gamer? We got so many people in the chat right now. Clean face Jak just has a different tone on him.
I've told you I will have more eco by week's end.
Mr. Krabs' most badass fool.
Nest as promised.
A deal is of no value if you can't deliver, my dear Baron.
He put some
I
soul
grow
into this.
impatient with your puny gestures. Give me the agreed upon eco soon, or the deal is off, and your precious city will pay the price.
He's toying with us. Let me lead an assault on the nest before it's too late. I can take him.
Patience, Commander. No one has ever penetrated the Metalhead nest, you know that. I've seen what comes of such foolish plans.
I wish they showed that.
Strength is their weakness. We play helpless. We train them to eat from our hands. And then... Move forward with the plan. Tell Ashlyn to up her patrols. I want that tomb found.
But your daughter has not been agreeable.
I'll see to that problem, one way or another.
Ashlyn is the Baron's daughter?
And find that child! If you'd spent half as much time looking for the little brat as you spent flirting with that mechanic girl, we would have pinned his royal ass to a wall long ago.
As you wish. With enough persuasion, I'm sure our spy... What was that?
Such a badass cutscene. This one right here really took the cake. You get to see the snowy mountains in the background. Got quiet after the man sneezes. They can hear the sound of someone sneezing. I wanted Errol. Like, now, I never wanted one of this, but... Hey, yo! Send Chow with the $5 donation. Let's go. He says, yo, let's get this hype going. We must show Paul we love him. And fuck Praxis. No, slow down. Get better, Send Chow. Thank you so much. Jak looked down with Daxter at that moment. Penetrated the metalhead nest. What kind of weird shit is that? Yo, I always wanted to see like DLC of Baron Praxis actually or something getting fucked up by the metalheads or showing a side story of that. But we got Ellie's love story. Yeah. Nah, but in all seriousness, this cutscene right here, they have so much content for another Jak and Daxter game. Why has it not been made yet? I don't know. And now, like, I'm thinking about it, I really wanted Errol to be Daxter now. Like, I'm thinking about it, that parallel would be fucking badass. Like, imagine in some weird way, if it was just Jak 2 at the time, like, if it was just Jak 2, like, you know how you have Kid Jak in this timeline as well? Like, everything's all weird and messed up. Like, I don't know, something happened to Daxter through time. He turns back into whatever, and he grows up to become Errol, my rival. Like I wanted a Majin Vegeta type of rival. That's the closest I got to one. And it would have definitely been cool for it to be Daxter and him competing for Kier. That'd be dope. But this moment right here, yeah. Mr. Krabs, he went ape shit. He put his soul to this. You know, he's invited to the cookout. This dude right here, man, that performance, phenomenal. This is why this game is so good. It's a soul in this one. Like, he shined.
So, we have a rat in the walls, do we? A rat in his void, it seems. Back for a few more dark eco treatments? Will allow me to put you both out of your misery.
He did this so naturally. How do you even know, like, dark eco, even knowing about those terms? It's not even conceived of yet, and you just come off with SpongeBob and this is the role you playing? Bro, I swear to God, voice actors were more talented back then. Like, just casually. Casually. The Funimation squad with Dragon Ball, and then you got... Yeah, I am. I actually have to do this fight legit. No Dark Jak, just skip the last part. Boy. He knocks off the crystal orb. Paul's just working to kill Praxis. If you rearrange Errol's name, you get the ad curves. I laughed so hard when Errol got burned by Praxis. Man, I wish we had like an actual like fist fight battle, like some Majin, because I think the same time this was airing was around the time. Look at the camera. Yeah, I think the same time around when this was airing, that was when Majin Vegeta vs. Goku was airing around the same time. So I was like, having a clash with some eco abilities, that's also what Jak and Daxter needed. I wanted another eco wielder or something like that. Like, what if he's the other dark weapon? That would be dope. But they kind of went wonky with it in Lost Frontier, which is why I want to do Lost Frontier. Make sure y'all smash that like button when you guys can on the YouTube videos, because I want to. Then just as I waited for this, I love you, brother. Thank you for the energy, man. We vibing. This is my good times during the day. All right, we got one shot off. This is when he shoots the rockets out. We're doing the fight legit with no Dark Eco. I guess that was a sign we're gonna do it like this. It's a cool off every time you can shoot him. Top shot. I got a gun. You don't fight. You got one more shot. Oh! Yay, we got more ammo. Good. So I got every hit left. I remember one time I was doing this boss fight, I fell down right here. I was so pissed. I was a kid. Flipping shit, nearly destroyed a controller, I think. Praxis' daughter said switch teams. Yo, Valen with a savage! Not only am I gonna beat you, Barrax, I'm gonna fuck your daughters. Jak the reject. I was like, you know what? Fuck Barry. Fuck his daughter, too. Yo! Savage! Man, Jak is Black Air Force energy. He went from the Holy One to Black Air Force energy. He went full savage. Man said, forget all the love story between him and Kira. He's going for Ashlyn, Baron Braxton's daughter. Yo, Madman, any choice. I could have done this perfectly. Bam. Didn't even look. This fight got easier and easier with age. Falling off of there.
The dark powers I gave
This was so cool.
protect you forever. Since I made you, I can destroy you. We'll meet again soon.
That was a cool line. This writing is dope.
Yeah, whatever. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. In a way, it was almost like some kind of father-son thing, like, because he created me as a weapon. That was the closest thing we got, but he was like a type of weird leader figure, because he went from like bad to good, and his judgment on shit was like, yeah. Praxis. Could have treated me nicer. Yeah, Baron Praxis pumped him full of Black Air Force energy. Then just like, I'm gonna fuck Ashlyn. That's not my line. I'm gonna kill Praxis. Man got the ultimate revenge. I'm gonna have your daughter. And you know what, Torn? He got two birds with one stone because Torn is over there crying in the background. Not only am I gonna do all of the missions, I'm gonna do your daughter and your girlfriend at the same time. Watch it. Jak. Absolute savage. No one is safe. Except for Tess, because he's actually got boundaries like that. I respect that, Jak. Fuck everybody else. The Baron and Tor did nothing for you. Yeah. How did you think about that in the context? This dude is a legend. He's just like, yo, you know what? We'll take the W. Take the W. Winning on all fronts. And rightfully so, because we're doing all the work. Wow, it just flashed as I ran over that guy. It's super dark out here. This is how it is nighttime. Like walking home from school and shit. This was always the vibe coming home from college. I hated that. Crackheads on the train and whatnot. Errol's trying to avoid Kira. That's why it makes sense for it to be Daxter. An angry version of Daxter. Everybody infected with some Black Air Force energy in this future timeline. Got that vibe. Look at that hair. This is where his hair shines the best. Yeah, greasy sweet hair.
The city's on high alert. What the hell did you two do?
Us? Nothing. We've been, sightseeing. Right, Jak?
Really? Then why are the Crimson Guard
The facial
looking
hair
for
changes so
a
much.
dangerous young man with light hair, blue tunic, and a rabbit orange rat on his shoulder?
Could be anyone. Orange is the new black this season.
Look,
silent
we
parts
climbed
of
up
the
to the
cutscenes.
Baron's palace, and we tripped a few alarms.
Oh, right, that too.
What? I didn't authorize a strike on the...
Hey, we kicked the Baron's ass. Unfortunately, he escaped.
Man's really trying to kill him.
a secret meeting with the leader of the Metalheads.
You saw the metalhead leader?
Yo,
No,
the context
he was
of
on some
everything.
communicator, but we heard him talking with Baron Praxis.
The Baron is bribing the Metalheads with Eco.
It will never be enough.
The
But
timing
the
of
Baron's
this.
gonna double-cross him.
Is that so? Well, our good Baron's wonderful charm must have angered someone, because there's word from the wasteland that metalhead armies are on the move again.
Why didn't you tell me Ashlyn was Praxis'
Man,
daughter?
just straight up told
What's
you.
your
Oh,
connection
you
with
want to
her?
read that
That's
energy?
none of your business. Since you've stirred up the Wumpy's nest, you and Whiskers here get to move 4 of our people to new safe houses. Shuttle each agent to a location they specify. Move all of them without any casualties. Don't screw this up, Jak.
That is so out of place. Don't screw this up, Jak. Oh, man. I can't do it like I used to. I feel like I can't. Don't screw this up, Jak. Jackie boy. That was the most dramatic thing ever because it seemed like it was being petty. Then all of a sudden, the pan to the camera was like, yo, don't get these guys dead. And you got the speaker over there telling me the underground movement is dead. This made the underground feel like it was coming to life, but it wasn't really all that there. Did Dax just predict the show Orange is the New Black? I have no idea. You sounded like Jinx just now. Yeah, I can do a Jinx impression real good. I like Jinx's impression.
Jackie boy.
I had a friend that used to talk just like that, and I used to cook him. We used to cook each other. Like in high school, everybody used to roast each other.
Screw this up, Jak. Jackie boy.
Wow, we actually have teammates that don't do shit. These guys just sleep around. That's what I feel like. We're moving from safe house to safe house. They all just use up bunkers and get free food. If we had more of these guys on the line, that would be nice. More stuff for the PS5 content. I like how Torn says, don't screw this up. Yet the underground couldn't even turn on the water without him. Bro, these helpless Gerber babies couldn't even turn on the water without me. Man, and they still treat me like shit. Welcome to... No, I'm happy. He's just mad. He's just petty because Ashley.
He's gonna keep it away from me. No, I'm saying, that's what's happening. That's the Baron's daughter. I'm trying to kill that man. I'll kill him another way. Hold on. How you doing, sweetheart?
By the end of Jak 3, you just see Baron Praxis looking down from the heavens. No, how could you be doing this? Where is... Do I need a 2-seater vehicle? Oh! What the fuck? They killed me! Ooh, that hurts. Do I have to get all 4 again? Shit, this vehicle got beat up so badly. You know what? It's calm now. Go ass to this vehicle.
Citizens of this great
Come on, elf people!
There is a monster among you, masquerading as a man.
Get out of here.
Yo, you hear that? There's a monster among you masquerading as man. I love those little voice clips, bro. It made the world come to life, and I just crashed into the wall, and now they're...
I gotta pay for these damages. Pay for the insurance.
I gotta start switching vehicles more often. There it is. There's my green one right there. Don't make a turn, bitch. Thank you. You know what's the other good part about this? They can enter from both left or right, or even jump on the back. This guy is doing the most. I don't get it why he's like leading back and got his head like that. That was always something like, okay. Only good Jak and Daxter plushie sent me, okay?
Born as just a Jak confirmed. Wants Jak to secretly screw up.
I had to do it. I don't know. I gotta do it. I need chaos. This is Jak 2 Renegade. This is Black Air Force Energy. If this was the NYC copy of the Jak and Daxter, I would have been Black Air Force Energy. Where's my goons at? Man, if we had this on PC, I want to see a mod with Jak with an NY cap, some Timberlands, and a big puffy jacket. Walking around these streets. Crimson Guard act like the NYPD.
Okay, buddy. Move.
I've never heard that. I've never paid attention to that. Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy, up there.
Yeah, this vehicle better not crap out on me. I already gave it so many compliments, man. When you're in those small vehicles and those sentry turrets blast, y'all, Look at me. Yeesh. They want a kamikaze. Yeah, that should be sending you flying.
You got posters on the wall leaving more life to the city. Look at all these little details in the floor. This is New York streets. This is the road.
Good luck.
Thanks. Damn, who is that voice actor, bro?
Back to where it all started. Call in more Hellcats. Cruisers, Jake. What did you do?
Nah, and seriously, if these guys were actually doing jobs, they're probably getting slaughtered on the street right now because of all the shit we just did. We nearly murdered the Baron. We just went straight up there independently, trying to bust his ass, and it didn't work out. Now, things are on high. Dak will look fresh with some Timbs, not gonna lie, yeah. Yo, I can't let him fly into the water now because he's gonna end up really fucking up. No! Oh my god. Bro.
Brave citizens, today
Fuck's
is
sake.
the anniversary
Fuck's
of the
sake.
great battle that ruined our city 6
Yo,
years
these
ago.
guys can't even swim. These fucking Gerber babies need rides to daycares and shit. Why? You know what? This literally made no difference to the entirety of the underground because these guys didn't do one jack shit. The end game mission where we're flying off with Samos and everybody, they're not helping me fire anything off. I had eco sages from the first game help me. Bro, fuck these guys. Shit. Oh, shit. I gave him free swimming lessons.
I jinxed it. I jinxed the Let's Play curse.
Jag 2 vehicle control was a new type of frustration.
Mr. Baron, I am still in control. And
This is your Baron.
absolutely no
This one's fucking with me.
anyone who contradicts this fact.
About time. Let's get out of here.
Anybody that contradicts this fact will be shot. Man. Not gonna lie. I mean, I like the vehicle controls on the small zoomers. I hate it on these big ones. If we had... Damn, this thing's getting torn up. He shot his own boy. Yo, both sides are just completely, just Ed boy. Whatchamacallit? No, this vehicle's gonna go.
We need to move.
Yeah, no shit.
Suspect fleeing. Sector 5.
Can we make this? This shit blows up. This guy's dead. These guys are just sitting ducks. I'm telling you. They made no impact in the final part of the game. One of these humans could actually end up blowing up this car if I hit them too.
He disappeared.
I disappeared. Bro, we're moving at 2 miles per hour in an exploded vehicle. I gotta park this up right there.
Arrest him. I'm in pursuit.
This is where I get off.
Watch the vehicle before it blows up. Okay.
Have faith in me.
Like this part right here, switching the zones. Being able to fly up into the sky. I think because I didn't get this in Jak 1, I always wanted this in Jak 2. Being able to fly in the sky in these realms. It's always nice.
Stop the vehicle.
Fuck. Fucking get in the fucking vehicle, man! Oh,
Stop the vehicle.
this one's voice. Where did you get that? This ain't a bunch of voice actor and you put him on the third guy?
Yeah, this is the curse of Adam's power, you know. The Last of Us. Every time you talk shit about The Last of Us 2, you know it just comes back and haunts your game sessions.
Suspect moving.
Here.
Sector 6.
Look at these hops. I've jumped casually 20 feet into the air for this. 3 of these green vehicles back to back to back. That's a sign from the universe. Ooh, this guy's in the corner. I'm not pulling over. Get in.
Get more cruisers in here.
Right,
Let's go.
Ay. They did this one purposely like this to send me into the water.
Call in more Hellcat.
I'm gonna take the long way around. I'm not gonna try to risk this. Man, I said it. I spoke it into existence. I have a habit of doing that. They say if you speak some things into existence, it can really happen. So you gotta be careful what you speak. And I'd be doing that a lot. Both good and bad. I'm gonna take the far end. Oh, shit! We're just parking up here? Get out.
You did well. I'll tell the Shadow we're safe.
That's all I had to do. Literally like 2 seconds of movement. Man.
The operation was a success. All underground members are safe. Come back to the hideout. I have a new mission for you while we wait for this alert to blow over.
Those guys sound like they need some Arizona to quench their voices. I can hear Daxter saying, "You puking the leather, your ass is out of here." Imagine one of these guys just threw up on the back of his head. That's odd. Push the bot time. Daxter has every reason to be evil. I don't know why Jak is so pissed. Jak gets to glow up. Yeah, he did 2 years in the pen, and yeah, he got touched with dark eco. But bro, you get to live a normal life. Daxter's the one that should be pissed. The man's a fucking 2-foot animal. He has no penis. The clown has no penis. Daxter has every reason to be pissed.
Jak's just like, you don't fuck with me, I'm the main character.
Daxter's now a eunuch. Man, just staring at the map all day.
Scouts report movement in Dead Town. Creatures moving toward the sacred site, just as before.
What happened, before?
Metalheads broke through the old city wall. We fought them, but then the Baron pulled back, leaving everyone outside the new barrier to die. Only the Shadow stayed and somehow stopped the attack.
And now you expect us to go out there again?
You
Oh, that
catch on
explains it.
fast.
That's
If
why
you
you must have
prevent the
said.
Metalheads from reaching the sacred site, the Shadow will be most grateful. He might even ask to see you. Hey, I'm probably wasting this, but here's a Vulcan barrel for that pea shooter of yours. Believe me, you're gonna need it.
This part was so cool because I didn't know who the Shadow was, and I remember coming home from school trying to figure it out. Like, yo, that sounds like such a badass name. This is probably, where is he staying? In the back room or something? You know, thinking that he's gonna be like another Jak type of being, a badass with powers. I mean, technically, he got powers and shit with the hype that they just gave, and plus they gave me a new gun at the same time. I also don't like the blue chip on it. Like, I would use up all of the ammo just to make it look like the regular gun, but this gun functioned amazing. Having a machine gun. This is one of my favorite Jak guns as well. Yo, these guns were all pretty good. Scatter gun could have been a bit better, but I mean, they were all good. Like, legit, in the time that it took to develop this game, they created some great stuff. Yeah, we got so many people in the chat casually throughout the day. I love to see this.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Make sure y'all tune in from YouTube, guys. Twitch.tv/SuperSaintPaul, and also Twitch fam. When these videos go on YouTube, just smash it with a like. I love the support. We made it to Dead Town. We got a new gun. We're gonna be using this, probably exclusively too. I got 89 shots on that. 99 shots. It feels like you actually have to match your bullets with this. To switch up from 1 to 2. Yeah, it feels like 2 different games. Thomas says Merry Christmas. Yo, Merry Christmas, by the way. Probably gonna end up streaming on Christmas, so I'll be seeing y'all then. I wonder what we're gonna stream that day. I feel like playing that entire game. Gonna slowly do the trigger. Yo, I feel like this is the playthrough I've used Dark Jak probably the least. Like, in the most epic way during the boss battles. Like, every other time I would save them for the perfect moment. This L2 has really been screwing with me. Technically, I can melee everything. Let's just use this gun as much as possible. Let me chill with this. We're gonna just unleash the clip. Dead. I like the fact that you can just almost endlessly shoot them and they just get pinned to the wall. It's such a cool effect. They have like some type of ragdoll physics. I know they have it in the game, because you could use it on some other monsters, especially in Jak 3 with those gerbils or those hamster wheel things. When you hit them, they flop over. Ragdoll physics in these games, also pretty fun. I just wish it was easier to aim some of this, you know what I mean? You dead? Thank you. If that should... You know how sometimes it bounces, then it bounces back? They be teasing you. Oh, those. You know, I'll be there, I'm dressed as Santa. Hey! I don't know, how's Christmas going for y'all so far, like in terms of the season? I'd like to know. I feel like it's not the same for me anymore. Like this year's been a lot of change, so. That's all this year really has represented. Alright, somebody's trying to blast me. Hold up. I turned my back to him. So this would make sense. I wish we got like a flashback or something with them fighting the Baron, like the Metalheads versus the Baron, and seeing exactly how he damaged his head. That would be pretty cool. Probably not enough time in the development to do it, but imagine the concept of all this was all laid down, and on top of that, like, it's good writing. I feel like it was really, really good writing, especially when you got time travel and stuff and trying to fit things together. This gun, I feel like you have to heat it up. Like for a second for it to start spinning. And I remember when you have no ammo, you can kind of tell. Nice. Couldn't even tell that he was dead. Anything back here?
Secret Agent Jak has already taken 2 hits.
All dead. Nice. Satisfying. I turned my back too quick because you see that? One of these guys could easily sneak up and bite my ass. We got Dark Jak back. That comes back pretty naturally. Let me just make sure there's nothing around the corner here before someone gets pissed off.
Oh, you left the whole gem!
I just heard a warthog. Something just blew up back there. What the fuck? Yo! Core told him to come out with a vengeance. He's like, yo, they want the smoke! I'll give them the smoke! Baron Brock's plans to just betray us! Why does he have a British accent? The British are coming! Let me clean this up before it ends up in the cutscene. Alright. Nice and clean. Before you see some dark eco bits flying around in this
Revelation.
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not.
It's Samos's hut.
But what? How? When? Where? Why?
We're in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
12-year-old, not 12-year-old me, 8-year-old me, 7-year-old me. Started foaming at the mouth like.
No! What? It can't be. What? How?
How many years into the future? What's this? It's our home. Can I jump? There we go. There's the pot. Here's the pot. Yeah, the mind fucks in this game were great. Even with the part, little boy, the real heir, the names and everything. All these plot twists were great, man. It was A1 writing. Jak 2 doesn't get enough credit for his writing. So many plot twists that I never saw coming, and still, even as an adult, I wouldn't see some of this shit.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jak.
Valen says, I would always use Samos' hut to figure out exactly where Haven City was built in the world. And 100%, bro. Like, trying to figure out, okay, this is the angle of where the hut is at. Trying to play Jak 1 again and trying to line up where the rest of the parts of the village was. I wanted to see the rest of the villages. The rest of Sandover Village would have been nice to see. But just trying to figure out, okay, so from this angle, right? So this is what I would do. I would do the same exact thing. Same exact thing, brother. So we'd be in Dead Town. Hold up. Did they show the map over here? I would line up the map with...
Now we get to see the shadow. What do you gotta do around this place to get noticed?
Yeah. A lot of stuff for acknowledgement, but trying to figure out which angle it was and figure out where Haven City is in this game, and trying to figure out, going back to Jak 1, where Haven City is built upon in this whole geographical region. So does anybody know the answer to that? This fucking button. Oh, yes. I had to do it. I fried the vehicle. Worth. That is low-key ASMR. Just an outburst of power. That was the commercial moment right there. Slow motion dark bomb. Fuck yes. I gotta do the dark blast. Right? To start your life in the future and get back, sent back to the past to grow up. Such a good concept, right? Ditcho says, I think I'm running fast. This begs the question, how far in the future is this? Yeah. I started questioning my existence after the cutscene says Doc needed me. Rightfully so. Yo. I feel like this grew our minds. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like as a kid, being exposed to this type of storytelling, it grew our brains in the way we think. I feel like this is why I have such a picky time with movies and stuff like that, because of the writing from this game specifically.
The Shadows decided it's time to meet you.
Why is that place in the old ruins so important to you?
There's a powerful energy force at the old house. The metalheads are drawn to it.
No kidding. We used to know the guy that lived there.
So, you're the new recruits who keep getting into trouble.
Oh, no, not you!
Welcome to our humble underground movement.
Man's got a
I
whole
am
watermelon
known
on
as the
his head.
Shadow, but you may call me Samos. And you are?
Just so
Jeez,
trippy.
Jack, we went through all that to meet His Holiness, Old Loggerhead, Grandpa Green?
The tone of the music in the background too.
Sorry, kid. Never seen you before. And I never forget a face, especially one that ugly.
So it begins.
How is this possible? We came through the rift with you. Into the future, right?
Yeah, you used to look older than dirt and uglier than a knotted stump. What gives? Did you get a little nip and tuck while we were gone?
Listen, boys, I don't know what kind of twigs you've been chewing on, but I don't have time for this. We've got a baron to overthrow, a child heir to protect, an invasion of metalheads to stop, and a city to save. I'd say the schedule's pretty full. Besides, I haven't gone through any rifts. I hate teleporting.
Sure sounds like the old Samos.
Right now, I need you to go to Haven Forest and root out a few metalheads. That forest is my source of power, but I can't protect it much longer. Chase down and destroy all the metalhead scouts you find there. Good luck, and welcome to the fight.
I've been the fight. I am the fight. This schmuck comes out of nowhere with amnesia, it seemed like, and he's trying to tell me how to do my job. Come on, man. All they do is stare at maps down here. But the whole concept is just like, it turned my brain like upside down with the time travel shit. This is some Dragon Ball Super stuff with Trunks and having two Trunks, and I was like, wow, this is cool. Even Dragon Ball Z with the Trunks saga, this is what it felt like. Literally a one-man army. Jak does not get paid enough for this shit. This is how they expect me to drive. Hands at 10 and 2. We're going around Haven City. Hands on the brake as well as the gas. Yes, we're driving very, very nice. We're going to adhere to every stop sign. Thank God there's no stop signs and shit.